10
per day and then here 10 days.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, two. And it's a whole different reality now.
I'm good.
Yeah, just, because I think, well, I've been spoken with her every day since I was there. I had the opportunity. I'll stay.
Now let me see. Any volunteer to light a candle? Anyone else? Okay. The last candle. Please be seated. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear spiritual friends, before we start our meditation, let us do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5 of your chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma Sambuddhassa. The three refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Next page. Five precepts. Panadipata Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Adinadana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Kamesu Miccācara Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Surameraya Majja Pamadatthana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Affirmative vows based on five precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho පුඤ්ඤාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සන්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති. Homage to the Dhamma. Swankatu Bhagavata Dhammo Sandittiko Akaliko Ehi Passiko Openaiko Panchantang Veditabbo Vinyuhiti. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujjopatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyayapatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samicipatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidam Chattari Purisa Yugani Atta Purisa Puggala Esa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuneyo Pahuneyo Dakhineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyaketang Lokasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offerings. Offering of light. Ghanasaram padintena Dipena tamdhangsina Tiloka dipang sambuddhang Pujayami tamonudang. Offering of incense. Gandha sambharayuttena Dupenahang sugandhina Pujaye pujaniyantang Puja bhajana muttamang. Offering of flowers. Vanna gandha gunopetang Etang kusuma santating Pujayami muning dasa Siripada saroruhe Pujemi buddhang kusumena nena Punyena metena labami mokang Pukpang milayati yata idam me kayo tatayati vinasa bhavang. Offering of water. Adivase tuno bhante paniyang parikampitang anukampang upadaya patiganhatu uttama. Offering of drinks. Adhivase tuno bhante kilana panchayang imang anukampang upadaya patiganhatu uttama. Worship of shrines. Vandami jetiyang sambang sambethane supatititang saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being. Itcheva matchanta namase niyang namase mano ratanat yang punyabhi sandang vipulang alatang tasanubhavena hatang terayo. Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made thee. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made thee. Happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy functions in the world like the limpet in a moving car. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, Wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from kicking is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this wisdom, one stirs away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good evening, everyone. Welcome you all for the meditation session. This is our Wednesday meditation evening. First of all, you can rejoice the decision that you have made yourself to come to this calm and pleasant environment to practice meditation. Being with these spiritual friends, here we practice meditation on loving kindness and meditation on breathing. The practice that we are going to do here will benefit you and many people who you meet in your life. Therefore, make a determination. Your determination is that I'm going to make use of this wholesome gathering. I'm going to make use of this wholesome space. I'm going to engage in a committed practice wholeheartedly. With that determination, adjust your body into the meditative posture. Keep your upper body upright. Chin is somewhat parallel to the floor. Keep your upward right palm on the top of your upward left palm. Thumbs are touching each other. Your eyes are gently closed. You are trying to keep your body in motionless posture. If you wanted to adjust your body while you are meditating, you can do that mindfully. So, with this meditative posture, listen to the sound of the bell and the chant. The sound of the bell and chant will help you to gather your attention into this present moment. After listening to the sound of the bell, we will chant together Namo Buddhaya. Namo means pay homage. Buddhaya means to the Buddha. We will recite together that phrase after listening to the sound of the bell. Now, keep listening and try to be with the sound nowhere else. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Dear spiritual friends, observe your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in your mind. You have kept your upper body upright. Chin is somewhat parallel to the floor. Both palms are resting on your lap. You are trying to maintain your body in motionless posture. Your eyes are gently closed. This is your meditative posture. With this meditative posture, feel your head, forehead, facial muscles. To feel the facial muscles, you can invite a gentle smile to your face and feel the relaxation of your facial muscles. Feel your neck area, both shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, fingertips, and relax your body. Feel your chest muscles, belly muscles, back muscles, and relax your body. Feel your hip area, thigh muscles, knees, lower legs, feet, soles of your feet, tips of your toes, and relax your body. Take a little long in-breath through your nostrils and slowly release the air while relaxing your body. Take another slow long in-breath and slowly release the air and feel the relaxation of your body. Relax your body. Come to the natural breath. Now you have a relaxed body. Your relaxed body, just like a sleeping body. With this relaxed body, observe your mind. In your mind, what is happening right now? There may be pleasant thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, neutral thoughts, whatever thoughts there are, just observe. Let those thoughts go as they come. You are just observing. Did you notice thoughts are popping up one after the other? Various types of thoughts are occurring continuously. That is the nature of our mind. Now we are going to invite wholesome thoughts to our mind instead of these random thoughts. Our regular wholesome thought is loving kindness. Loving kindness. What a beautiful thought it is. Loving kindness is the willingness to wish well-being for other beings. Loving kindness is the immeasurable love to the whole world. Our mind has a capability to generate thoughts, to create thoughts. Let us use that capability to generate loving kindness thoughts. To understand the feeling of loving kindness, you can visualize a cute baby is sitting in front of you with a nice smile. Or you can visualize a beautiful flower is in front of you. How do you feel when a cute baby is sitting in front of you? When a beautiful flower is in front of you? That is the feeling of loving kindness. With that feeling, like a blooming flower, let us generate loving kindness thoughts, mentally repeating these loving kindness races. May my mind be happy. May my mind be well. May no harmful thoughts come to my mind. May my mind be peaceful. Be peaceful. With this peaceful mind, let us generate loving kindness thoughts to your body. Your body needs your loving care. Your loving kindness thoughts can heal your body. In our body, so many organs are functioning to spend this valuable human life. Appreciating each and every part of the body, let us radiate loving kindness thoughts to this body. Feel your skin. The largest organ of the body is skin. Appreciating the support of the skin of this body, generate loving kindness thoughts. May the skin of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the body, radiate loving kindness thoughts from external side to internal side of the body. May the muscles of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. May the bonds of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. May the central nervous system of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. May the peripheral nervous system of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. May the respiratory system of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. May the digestive system of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. May the genitourinary system of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. May this whole body, including brain, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. Now, let us expand the loving kindness thoughts that you generated yourself for other beings. All beings in this world like to have happy life. Everyone likes to have peaceful life. We will embrace all the human beings, including animals, with these loving kindness thoughts. Without exception, expand loving kindness thoughts to all the beings. We will start to expand loving kindness thoughts from this meditation room. Like a circle of waves, let us expand loving kindness thoughts. Think about these spiritual friends who are meditating with you right now and generate loving kindness thoughts towards them. May these spiritual friends who are meditating with me right now be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of these spiritual friends to your beloved family members. Think about your beloved family members and include them to your loving kindness meditation. May my beloved family members be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of your beloved family members to your neighborhood. May my neighborhood be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of your neighborhood to the neighboring cities. Make a genuine wish for their well being. May all the people who are living in neighboring cities be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of neighboring cities to neighboring countries. There are so many people who are suffering, facing to so many difficulties. Thinking of them, make a genuine wish. May all the people who are living in neighboring countries be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Your mind is powerful to expand loving kindness thoughts far away places. Expand your loving kindness thoughts to the whole world, to the whole universe. Direct your loving kindness thoughts to all the beings, including animals, visible and invisible, large and tiny, born and unborn, near and far. May all beings, including animals, in the direction of your front, back, left, right, below, above, be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Repeating this loving kindness praise, expand loving kindness thoughts to the directions, to all direction, and rejoice the feeling of loving kindness. May all beings have happy minds. After expanding loving kindness thoughts to the whole universe, you have a happy and peaceful mind. With this peaceful mind, gently shift your attention to observe your breath. Keep your awareness in between your upper lips and nostrils and watch your natural breath in your mind. Like a doorkeeper watching how people coming in and going out through the gate. In the same way, observe your in-breath and out-breath in your mind and try to be with the breath, nowhere else. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. in these last few minutes. Make your full effort to be with the breath. There may be other thoughts. Notice them and return your attention to the breath again and again and try to be with the breath. dukkhapattaca nidukkha bhayampattaca nibbhaya sokappataca nisoka hontu sabbepi panino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and put your palms together and place them against your chest and take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have a peaceful meditation in our life. Feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers who transmitted this wisdom from generation to generation. Feel grateful to anyone else who supported you to practice this meditation. The people who clean and arrange this meditation room, this meditation center for you to practice comfortably. Feel grateful to even these non-living things, these cushions that you are sitting on, this bell, this device which connected you from your home to practice meditation. Appreciating the support that we received from everyone and everything with deep gratitude. Let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Venerable, good morning.
Yes, good evening to everyone. Okay, Bante, thank you. So nice to see all of you. I'm glad to join you from Malaysia, maybe the other part of the globe. It is amazing that with this technology, we can still meet. We can still share and learn. So we have to be very very grateful to the technology that allowed us to still, keep in touch, even though we are so apart, in terms of the space. Yes, Bante. So how is everyone doing there? Yes. Yeah.
Cold.
So, why? Bante, I would like to also share the screen.
Yeah, you can whenever now. I think he made it possible. Right.
Okay,
Allow you.
Okay, good.
Can you now?
Yes, I think I can. Okay, I think for our discussion today, I was also following the meditation. I'm so glad that we all got together and, did this meditation on loving kindness and mindfulness. Here also I conducted a 2 days retreat over the weekend, and it was also well attended, and we did a little bit, deeper vipassana meditation. So after our meditation, let us discuss how we can use these teachings in our daily life. Last Sunday, I think we had a gathering, right? We talked about how we can enrich our relationships and what kind of techniques that we can use. I thought that maybe we'll extend, from that and particularly talk about, how we can utilize, how we can manage our speech in a way that, we maintain good relationships with others, but especially, how we can manage or use our speech in a compassionate way that will bring peace to others and especially to oneself. So Bante, can we talk about a speech then? Like how important is a speech and how we can use
Whenever
it?
you have selected the stanza and the meaning, right? A kind of.
Yeah, maybe I will share that, Bante,
Yeah,
so
that is
one
better.
can,
Yes.
one can
I think you have today's stories also, right?
stories. I don't know about the stories. I can tell my story.
Cool.
I hope that everyone can see this, right?
Yeah, we can see that. Yes.
Yeah. So these are the two verses that maybe we can explore and discuss. This very interesting statement by the Buddha. A man is born with an axe in his mouth. A fool cuts themselves with it when they say bad words. Okay. So now you can think about, do you have an axe in your mouth? And usually what people do with their axe is that they cut themselves when they say bad words. And of course, definitely they will also hurt others, but they also cut themselves. But then just after that, Buddha said another verse which indicates that, in the first verse, Buddha warns about, using our speech without any awareness. But then in the next verse, he emphasized that it doesn't mean that we should not speak at all, or we should restrain our speech. But actually, we should speak, but in a proper way. So the second verse said that when you praise someone worthy of criticism, or you criticize someone worthy of praise, you choose bad luck with your own mouth, and you will never find happiness that way. So here is this talking about skillfulness in our speech, and I think here you need to understand, so I think this translation, say a man is born with an axe in his mouth. I think all the ladies may think about, oh, it is the man, not us. We don't have an axe in the mouth. Only the man has the axe. But actually, the translation is man. But maybe we can say a person. Yeah, a person is born with an axe in his or her own mouth. The fools cuts themselves with it when they say bad words. What do you think about this? When Buddha said axe in our mouth, Can you guess what the Buddha meant by the X? Can you feel the X inside your mouth?
Sometimes we can, but
Sharp tongue.
yeah, sometimes, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah, of course, he probably may mean by the tongue, or maybe our, ability to like, use the tongue to make sounds and speak. But when you think about the X Bhante, X is a very important instrument. It's a very important tool. We can do a lot of good things with the X. Yeah, and so any tool, has a very important use, but any tool also can be dangerous when we don't use it properly. Right, so I think when Buddha said, a person born with an axe in his mouth, of course, a person born with a very important tool in his mouth, which is the tongue or maybe ability to speak. So any tool can be used in a profitable way, in a fruitful way, but any tool can also be misused. So what Buddha said that, an unwise person actually misuse this important tool and importantly, cuts himself or herself. So what I'd like to hear from you. Usually, whenever we think about, our using our tongue in an unmindful way, unskillful way, we usually hurt others. Right? We hurt others. We develop, arguments or maybe, quarrels with others. So we do. But here, Buddha emphasizing not the hurt that we are making to others, but is emphasizing that we cut ourselves. What I'd like to hear from you, some of your thoughts about how we cut ourselves with our own tongue.
Yeah, come closer. Yeah. At the time of we cut or after that?
At the time that we use the tongue, or maybe
yes. Yeah.
after using the tongue.
Yeah. Both the times, right?
I think when I think about myself, and I think mainly, I feel the cut I made to others. Then also the cut I made to myself afterwards. Because whenever I happen to speak in a rough manner, in a way of, criticizing or in a way of, complaining, in a way of, maybe not insulting, maybe complaining to others, is an agitation of the mind. So even after I had that, interaction, and for a while, it's really, bothers me that, I had to speak like that, or I just happened to speak like that. And most of the time, such, interaction, such, conversation, such exchange of words happens not within our conscious awareness. And I think mainly it's regrets. Regrets, it can be the inner cut. But I have also noticed that actually that interaction, maybe exchange of words, maybe in a few seconds. But for about an hour or two, I have like an echoing of those, conversations and, and all the imaginations and, all other, thoughts about it. So it's also not, peaceful.
If you say something bad against authority, you might get into trouble. If you say down to the president, you go to jail or they kill you or they hang you.
For saying the wrong thing.
Yeah. Protest.
Exactly, yeah. That is true also, yeah.
Speaking truth, like not speaking truth.
Yeah.
How about the second verse? When we
Even
find.
the first, Reverend, first instance, I think there are, for example, last week we were talking that, it is, in my case, what I see is like, we are not, that means they are not normally like ascetics and you have to talk all the time, right? And then again, we have to keep the limit. And sometime last time, also I can remember someone say, when I want to emphasize my point or when I want to bring my point highlight, right? In that case, I want to raise my voice.
Yes.
And likewise, in real cases, actually, sometimes the way we never. I think sometimes we already pre-planned, but sometimes it just happened, and some reasons are already. We know that the reasons are justifiable why I talk. Right?
Yes.
But still, as Venerable, you told that worry is there, regret is there, and sometimes 2 days, sometimes I think lifetime, right? I think we have talked for the good things. At that time, I also have same example, and at the time of speaking, I told this is the best way. But until that, I feel I would have thought find another way, but still I think to do that. Again, I mistake, This is the issue. I know that the axis cutting myself, but still sometime I can control, right? Sometime I miss it, right? This is the worst case. We are born with this this ability, with the ability plus disability, right?
Yeah, I think maybe our goal in life would be practically one thing, like not to we may not be able to keep like speak every time with that level of mindfulness and awareness, but at least minimize, maybe reduce the time that we cut ourselves and cut others.
Bhante, I connect the correlation with Vipassana with meditation. So when I put something out into the world with my mouth, it correlates when I sit in meditation and I have an agitated mind. So that's kind of what I take from it. So if I put something out negative into the world, it sits with me in a agitated way, the same as if I come to meditation with an agitated mind and sit.
That means if I have that kind of regret, it echoes in my mind when I meditate, right? It become it become more strong. Yeah, this is a very strong reason, Venerable, right?
Yeah, I think it becomes a disturbance, in meditation. Yeah, definitely. I think that is why whenever we have meditation retreats, we observe precepts. And we establish ourselves in more physical and verbal moral conduct, then we have less thing to worry about, or less remorses or regrets. That is true.
I have a question. So, please.
Okay. Yeah, please.
So, Bhante, I have a question. So, if one had to say something negative, but nevertheless it's truth. So, in this case, like what we should do? Like, should we not to speak or just to communicate whatever is truth?
I think that's a good question. Maybe the second verse, when you praise someone worthy of criticism, or maybe when you criticize someone worthy of praise, you choose the bad luck with your mouth. You will never find happiness that way. Maybe we can, expand the meaning of this verse, saying that, when someone needs some, guidance, some maybe pointing out of his, mistakes, or maybe the harm or hurt he's making. If someone needs such a guidance, if we are simply like using our, pleasant words and didn't really say it, and it's bringing the bad luck to us. And on the opposite way, when someone needs appreciation, and we try to ignore it, or we try to always find a fault with him and ignoring the dedication, sacrifice that that person is doing, only finding a little bit of, mistakes and, always criticize, then again, we bring bad luck to ourselves. I think, so your question is if it is true, but it's negative, right? And I think, that is where we need a real skillfulness to talk about it. I think, problem is that whenever we talk about, a negative thing, we talk it in a way that making other person feel guilty or making other person feel, in a way guilty. But I think if we are skillful to talk about a negative thing without insulting or complaining the other person, so like we can present that negative thing not as a blame but as an issue. Like let's say, simple thing would be like when you have some conversation with others, you feel angry. Usually we said, oh no, you made me angry, right? You made me angry. And that's how, we say, you made me angry. So there we already have make a judgment that, you are responsible for my anger. And you are guilty of making me angry or making me unhappy. So all these assumptions are there when we say, you made me angry. But in reality, actually, no one can make us angry, right? They can only provide the conditions. It is our interpretation, how we relate to it really makes us angry. So instead of saying that, you make me angry, or you made me angry, or you always make me angry, sometimes we say that, like, you always make me angry, right? So that we make the other person so, feel so guilty and feel so horrible. So instead of saying that, it's about expression of our feeling. Can we express our feeling without complaining, without putting the blame on the other person? So instead of saying that you always made me angry, and we can say that, I feel anger when you talk this way. Yeah, so I feel anger when you talk this way.
How about the opposite? I feel happy if you say this way.
It's even better. Yeah.
So maybe that. So maybe I will feel happy if you say it.
Not to
That will
say
be
so.
nice. But I think instead of so I think we should be skillful to express our feelings without making it without making it a complaint. So that will be the real skillful use of the X.
I think the second verse applied to attorneys in this country. A criminal make him innocent, and innocent make him criminal, put him in a prison. And they don't feel bad, they are very happy and very rich.
You mean who? Who made
Attorneys, lawyers.
He did lawyers and
attorneys.
that means, yeah.
They make criminal, killer innocent. And innocent people, they put them in jail. And they are very happy, they don't feel bad.
how do you know that they don't feel bad?
Oh, they are rich, they are happy, they spend money,
Yeah.
they get criminal, the mafia guys out of the prison.
No, they may be throwing parties and spend a lot of money, but does it assure that they don't feel bad?
Or if they feel bad, they won't do it, but they keep doing it. So
are we doing it? You are talking about a small percentage of the population, right?
I think one question that whenever you answer is that Buddha has given some instruction, right, to the question, that previous question. It is about when I know that it is truth, whether I am supposed to reveal the truth all the time. Right? That is the issue, right? So then Buddha one day told that in one particular discourse, sometime if we are talking in public, sometimes we have to be careful. Even if it is truth, we have to be careful. There are scenarios, for example, my mother, my father, relationship. If I speak, frankly, openly, and they may be humiliated. Sometimes Buddha says there are truths we cannot speak in public, right? Sometimes it is not the place, it is not the time, it is not the person. Likewise, many reasons are there, and therefore, Reverend, actually, when you send me the instance, I was thinking that now I think our fingers speak, right, instead of tongue, right? We write a lot, right? And
Me too.
when we
Bhante,
don't
we
talk,
should,
but we
I
write,
think,
right?
yeah. So,
How it
Bhante,
comes
we should,
there?
yeah, maybe we should rewrite this, maybe we can introduce a new verse. So, Buddha said that a person is born with an axe in his mouth. Maybe we can say a person is born with 10 knives in his hands.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. We can keep, I can, shut up my mouth, then I can touch, right, all the time, right, and write so many things. Then all the time, right, I have 10, right, axes. All the time
Knives.
working.
And yeah, knives. These are the very sharp knives.
Yeah.
Bhante,
Yes.
how are you? It's Steve.
Hi, Steve. Nice to hear from you.
Steve, you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear Steve. Yes.
I was given some very good instructions a couple years ago about the axe. And
Okay.
what I was told goes like this. Does it need to be said by me? Does it need to be said now? And, what was the other one?
Is it? Yeah. Is
Does it need to be
it
said?
beneficial? Is it
Does it
beneficial?
need to be said now, and does it need to be said by me? So, does the axe need to be used? Does it need to be used by me? And does it need to be used now? And that has helped me so much dealing with all kinds of people. And many of my friends in long-term relationships, when they apply that, it creates peace.
Yeah, I think, yeah, thank you for sharing that actually, I think we have discussed before, so there is a teaching of the Buddha, he talks about 5 characteristics of a good speech. And if you meet all 5, that would be the best speech. Best, but of course, we will not be able to meet all 5, but at least if we can meet many, those conditions, our speech would be better. So one condition is speak timely. So I think your point is that should I speak it now? Yeah, that's a very important point. Exactly the timing. And I think you also asked the first question. That's it said by me, right? So do you have to have the burden? Of course, again, if it's our family member, a friend, our child, or our employee, if there's really guidance needed, definitely, we should say it. We can, but I think we also have to find a skillful way to say it, not making the other person guilty but giving the choices. Yeah. Thank you. I think most of the time when we speak with difficult matters, we don't give much choices for the other people. So we just use the words like you must, or you should, or you should do, you must. Then I think I should say that actually one very important part of speaking is actually listening. Mainly we have to listen to ourselves, listening to our own judgments, our own interpretation before we speak. Because most of the time before even people speak, we assume, we interpret. Sometimes, particularly with the people we are very familiar with, the moment they open their mouth, we already have, make a judgment. We already assume that what they're going to say because of our previous experiences. Therefore, sometimes we don't hear the nuances to the same matter. So I think listening to one's own judgments, listen to one's own mind agitation can help us to take a moment and then and ask those questions. And do I have to say it now, or do I have to? And is this the best way to say it? And then I think that also like saying it not in a way that we complain or blame others, but say it in a way that we express our own feeling, letting the other person know that how we feel. Then giving the opportunity for other person to make an action or change. And then same way when we listen to others, we also should learn to listen to their word, not necessarily to their words, but actually to their hearts. Because not everyone is skillful or skillful to express their needs. They simply say things like, they will say that you are horrible, or I hate you. But what they really mean is not really those meaning of those words. There's some some needs are not met in that person's mind. Some frustration is there. He's yearning. When someone say I hate you, or maybe not hate you, but you are if someone say that you are a unkind person, that person has expected us to be kind. That person's need to empathize with with him or her is not met. So he's actually crying in a way that. So if you learn to listen to their hearts or listen to their concerns and then their words, maybe we can relate to them very easily. So we have to learn to go beyond the words and be sensitive to the underlying need that is not met. So I think we have to be skillful to express our feeling, how we feel, not really our judgments. But when we hear from others, if they haven't learned that skill, so we have to learn to go beyond their words and listen to their needs. That's a really challenging thing. It's not easy, but that will be the way to live a harmonious, peaceful life. Okay, Bhante, at least, if everyone knows that they have an axe, hopefully they will be very responsible of using it.
Yes, okay, Venerable, you have to remind us time to time we have an axe, right?
Yeah, please.
And also knives. Right?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Venerable.
When
Okay,
are you coming?
let's move to the other part.
When are you coming?
In a few weeks,
March 1st?
March 7th.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. So we will continue the next part. Okay. Let us move on to the next part. Please turn to page number 14 of your writing book. Transference of merits. We will transfer merits that we acquired. We will transfer to merits to our departed relatives, whoever departed relatives who have done many things for the progress of our life, for the well-being of our life. Just think about them and share the merits with them. May our relative share our goodness. May they also be happy and rejoice our goodness. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idam me ñātinang hotu Sukita hontu ñātayo. Transference of merit to all the sentient beings. All the beings who ever accept and able to share our merits, may they do so. Entavataca amhehi sambetang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe santa anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be it. This is the time for our blessing service. We are going to chant the discourse of loving kindness. We will chant this sutra uttered by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We wish that may you all receive the blessing of the great compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you all be well, happy, receive good health and healing. And you may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, relatives, friends, people who are sick, and recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya manta kusalena yantang santang padang apisamincha Sanko ujuca sujuca suvaco chassa mudu anatimani Santosa koca subaroca appakiccoca sallahuka bunti Santindriyoca nipakoca abbagambo kulesu ananugindo Naca kundang samacare kinci yena vinyu pare upavadeyung Sukino vakemino hontu sabbe santa bhavantu bhavantu sukhitanta ye kechipana bhutanti tasava tavarava anavasesa Digava ye mahantava majjima rasakanukatula Dittava yeva addinta ye jadure vasanti avidure Bhutava sambhave siva Sabbe santa bhavantu sukhitanta Naparo parang nikumbete Nati manyete kanta chinang kanchi Vyarosana patiga sanya Nanya manyasa dukkha micceya Mata niyam puntang ayusa eka putte manurangke evampi sabba bhutesu manasambhavaye aparimanang Mettanca sabba lokasmin Manasambhavaye aparimanang Uddang adocha tiriyanca Asambadang averang asapantang Tintan charang nisinnova Sayanova yavatassa vigatamindo Etang sating adinteya Brahmametang viharang idamaho Dindinca anupagamma silava Dasanena sampanno Kamesu vineya gedhang Nahi jatu kabbaseyang Punaretiti Etena sanca vanjena Sottite hotu sambada Etena sanca vanjena Sambharogo vinasatu Etena sanca vanjena Hotu te jaya mangalam Sambhitiyo vivanjantu Sambharogo vinasatu Mate bhavatvantarayo Sukhi digayuko bhava Bhavatu sabba mangalang Rakhantu sabba devata Sabba buddhanubhavena Sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang Rakhantu sabba devata Sabba dhammanubhavena Sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang Rakhantu sabba devata Sabba sanghanubhavena Sada sotti bhavantu te. Let us spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds done today, yesterday, day before yesterday, whenever you have done whatever kind deeds in which you helped someone during last few days, few seconds. Let us rejoice those kind deeds. Please repeat after me. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings, with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Now, recall your mind a kind deed done by someone else, whether to you or others. If somebody gave you something, if somebody was there to listen to you, if somebody showed some kindness, compassion towards you, even a simple short moment, recall those moments. Let us rejoice. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others, with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. I wish you good health, everyone. See you in the next meditation session.
I also wish you all the blessings for good health, peace, and happiness. And may you stay warm. May you stay safe. May all your travels be smooth and safe. And I look forward to see you in a few weeks.
Take care, Bhante.
Yes, I will be traveling to India for a pilgrimage with a group of people here on Monday. So let's talk, Bhante. I don't know where I would be in India, But I think maybe if I'm in a holy place, if I had internet access, maybe I will show you, or everyone, the place, and then we can have some discussion. Let's see, if I'm traveling in the bus at that time, we will not be able to do that. But I will keep in touch. And anyway, I look forward to show you something from, from India. Thank you. Good night,
Okay.
everyone.
Okay, have a safe travel, Venerable. Yes.
Okay, those who wish to have blessings, you can come forward and one thing.